I'm just going to go downstairs and sew more. I can't deal with this anymore.
Hey, sewing has bailed us out so many
Hi, Tom.
times.
Hi, Sherry. Hi, Susan. Hi, Diana. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Nina, hope you're feeling better.
How are you doing, Nina?
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Janice. Hi, Louise. Peggy. Cheryl. Hi, Nancy.
I've got some weird hair.
Hi,
It's
Lana.
like-
Hi, Cindy.
But
Kitty. Connie. Ellen.
It's
I
like
usually find out their
Beverly.
cat
Hello.
hair.
Diane. Jennifer. Kathy. Hello, Joel. Hi, Terry. Hi, Karen. Well, I think we got a great show for you. Chloe was showing me a comment there. I think we got a great show for you. A lot of announcements, I think.
We do.
Look,
a whole page.
we do. I did order some new fabrics to come in that we haven't had for a while.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Are you
did.
going to tell them or are you going to make them wait?
When are they coming in?
Man. Well, they should be here hopefully at the end of the month. But I don't
getting
know
close.
if any of you that have been around for a while probably know that we had MS Textiles, which is the Aborigine fabrics from Australia.
Oh, yes.
And
Those were fun.
Those
they
were
have
fun.
came out with a lot of new lines, and so we're gonna get those back in stock. They totally
Good.
dropped off our radar, and
Cool.
sometimes you just forget where you ordered stuff from sometimes.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
those are gonna be fun fabrics coming in.
Those will be fun.
Yeah. So Joan, who are we?
We are Quilters HQ. I almost started out with the blending my words together. Sewing Machines Express and Windmill Sewing Center. The websites are quiltershq.com, QHQ the number 2.com, and windmillsewingcenter.com.
Hi, Corinne.
And then
Nancy.
announcements. We have classes. So we have, how do we have 5?
Hi, Amber.
So we have like, how many seats left? A couple. Kimberbell, Sewing with My Nomies, is April 16th, 17th, 10 to 5 at Windmill. Cost is $199. It's a 2-day event and Robert's buying lunch.
Oh, boy.
Woohoo! Everybody
I'm just going to
eats.
sit in on that class. Does that work?
Yeah, Marilyn's auditing the class.
Yeah. Auditing the
that's
class.
It's a lunch audit.
It's a no kit for you, right?
it. No kid for me. I'm just going to eat my way through.
There you
There
go.
is a couple of seats left, and that's this weekend, Friday and Saturday. So don't wait. Go to the website now and sign up, because when it fills up, we only have, I think, 9 or 10 kits. New Kimberbell, Life is So Sweet. Did you know we have a Kimberbell club? And so you can pay by the year or you can pay by the month. And so you can sign up anytime if you only want to attend a couple of classes. You can go to just 1 or 2, and it is $25 a month or $250 a year. It's a tea towel, and I saw this. This is really cute. That the project actually comes off the edge of the tea towel. So it's like those lace doilies that we used to make.
Where is that one?
That's at Windmill.
That windmill?
We have a new club starting, which is Quilting with Rulers. There'll be Amanda Murphy rulers and Westerly rulers on your domestic machine. So we also have the Bernina Q16 there. So if you're interested in doing that, it's right up your alley.
Yeah, that's what we hope.
Yeah. $99 a year,
Hi, Ken.
and it's 2 to 4. First Saturday of each month. Each month starts May 1st. Learn to Quilt. That is an 8-week session. It's June 25th through August 13th.
Is that free motion or is that a long arm quilt?
Nope, that's learning to piece your quilts together.
I see.
So for those
Okay.
people all those people that bought new sewing machines and are wanting to learn how to quilt, and then learn to serge. For all of you people who out there who have a serger in the closet, drag it out. We have a great instructor. Missy is in our Springfield store. It's going to be a virtual class at the Quilters HQ, and it's $20. You'll make a couple of little things and you'll go home. This is a one-time class. You'll go home knowing how to use your serger.
That sounds like a good one.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think this was kind of our first delve into, our instructors be able to teach from all the stores. So I think that's really exciting of what we
yeah.
can offer to our customers and hopefully, be able to offer more to their home as well. If they can't come in and, they got an option to watch and join along. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
Are those all posted online?
Those are all on the websites.
Good.
We are making some change to our YouTube channel, and that'll be good. So it was Quilters HQ, now it's JoanSews. And the reason we did that is that we have much more to offer you. We can just offer you from Quilters HQ. And so on that channel, I can talk about other machines that we sell in other locations. So more information, more projects, more fun stuff for you.
Is this in lieu of Make It So then, are we?
Nope, this is not. We'll still do this every Tuesday. And it's just not going to be associated with Quilters HQ. It's going to be associated with JoanSews. And there is a website. It's in development now. So if you go there, you can't really buy anything. There's weird pictures. And so new website, new all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah, we can do a lot of different content we're thinking about doing. So more of Joan.
More
Sewing
Joan.
with Joan. Joan
Sewing with
Sews.
Joan.
So,
Yep, new Facebook page, you name it. We're doing it. So, shall we get started or should we do show and tell first?
well, this one block you said was take a little bit longer. So if we want to do the show and tell, I think we can.
Okay, let's do that.
How's our feed, Chloe? It sounded like a few people are having some issues.
Yeah, we may.
The Facebook may be freezing up or something.
No, I think it's us, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on with it.
Our internet did go down today.
Oh.
Okay, it could be that then, because I don't
That was
see
like
anything wrong with
2
the
o'clock.
settings, but
Hmm.
yeah, it's skipping quite a bit for some reason. I'm trying to check my settings, make sure we're all good there.
Okay. Technical stuff. Well, let's just go get our show and tells.
Okay. No problem.
You want to go first?
I do not care.
Okay, you go.
Whatever. Okay, but she's not ready with her. We're gonna bring them over here to do them.
I think we can.
Okay.
Oh yeah, come over here, or do you
Yeah,
guys want to be
we
over there?
We can go
Yeah.
over here.
This will work.
I think this-
So, you are all going to get tired of hearing about jelly roll races, so probably this will be the last one that you'll hear of for a while. But I've had this jelly roll at home for quite a while. I saw it come in and I fell in love with the pieces that were in there. But I didn't know what to do with them. And then Joan comes up with this jelly roll race.
Well, I did come up with it.
Well, but I mean, talked about it. And I thought, well, that sounds pretty good. So
Oh shoot.
I went ahead and we have them here. If you happen to like this fabric, we have 2 left. And they are Moda fabric. And they sew up really quick and it's $43.99.
I really like this.
So I have 2. I'm going to put a border around it. I haven't picked out the fabric for that yet. And then have it quilted, or I don't think I can do it myself. It's a little big for doing
what you do.
free motion. Yeah.
You might just
So-
like
Anyhow, that's the latest jelly roll. And like I said, we have 2 more of those left. If you like that material, that fabric, just say make it mine. And it's called Moody Bloom Jelly Roll. And it's $43.99. Tell us whether you want it shipped or whether you're going to come into the store for it. And then Joan has a show and tell, I think.
Can we still go?
Internet seems a little, it seems better, but a little erratic.
yeah, we're Facebook. It's not even working right now for some reason.
Can you send out a message to jump over to YouTube?
Yes.
'Kay.
Well, it looks like YouTube is not working.
YouTube working?
It keeps going in and out. Yeah, this is Facebook right now. It's not working for some reason.
Can we hotspot?
Pretty much have most stuff shut off, so.
Yeah, YouTube's going in and out. Facebook. Yeah, it looks like everything's going in and out. Let's see if it's any of our settings. I don't think it is.
Robert, can we hotspot off your phone?
Not enough bandwidth on mine.
Okay. We can do it off of mine. I have 5G, so.
Okay, we'll probably have to stop on Instagram then. Okay, we're gonna end it here on Instagram, but if you want to jump over to YouTube, you can keep watching there.
I feel like we need some music to fill in or something. It's awfully quiet in here.
Mobile hotspot. I'm not sure how it'll handle switching over in the middle, but I think it should be fine.
As we could possibly get. Yeah, Mrs. Cranford, you might try YouTube, but
It's JoanSews is the channel now.
Yeah, I would head over to YouTube. It doesn't look like Facebook wants to work for us right now. I'll put a
And-
link in the comments.
Virginia said YouTube is working. Sorry, everyone, just having some technical difficulties here.
And this is why we're moving solely to
Yeah,
YouTube.
we've had some problems with Facebook bandwidth on us.
Yep.
Okay, so this, you know, I'm a fan of
Are you
AccuQuilt.
back? Okay. All right.
This is our Go Club project. So this is a monthly program. It's done round robin style. It's a quilt designed by Kay England, and it was put out by AccuQuilt. And so this is what we're doing, and we meet every third Thursday, and that content will be available to you on the JoanSews YouTube channel as well.
That one will wake you up in the
It just
morning
keeps
too.
going in and out. It's bad on YouTube again. I think it's just wavering in and out
So,
for some reason.
You
Not having
anything
much
else
luck
running?
here.
well,
Besides
let's
those?
No, it's
just
those
record
three.
it and post it.
Yeah, we could do that.
So,
Okay.
okay.
Are you? We're going to. You want to just post?
Yeah, I can't tell if I can hear or not, so.
Right.
Gonna start.
We may have to record this and post it. So Facebook is working at all. Yeah. Hey, Lana. Yeah, that's from the is that from AccuQuilt Club, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
from our AccuQuilt Club.
Yep.
We still
Okay,
have,
so
we're
we're-
on month 6 for that.
We are seeing some. We'll try to go and just bear with us as best we can. Seems to be popped back in there, so we'll keep going.
If it cuts out on you, this will be available to watch later so that
We'll
you can go
post
back.
it and send an email with the links.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have it record on my phone for the video because if it's
Okay.
lagging on the stream, I think it'll record that as well. So we can, this is just so I can make the YouTube video.
Okay. So give us just 1 second. We're going to start on this.
Get it?
Oh, thanks, Amber, for
Sorry,
letting us know.
everyone.
That's good. We're just gonna keep going as best we can. Nina said she's here. That's all that matters.
That's our girl.
Sometimes it just goes up and down. Who knows what's
Yeah.
going on the internet there? So
Not much you can do sometimes.
sometimes you just gotta roll with the technical. All right.
Put this.
We're just gonna get set up for the recording for the block of the week. Oh, thanks, Tom. Thanks, Nancy. That's good. Okay, YouTube's good.
Okay. We'll do it.
Rock and roll here.
Get this set. Oops.
Chloe's just trying to get our cameras all set up.
We just roll with it. That's the way we are.
We'll post some stuff for you, Kitty, so you can get over there and okay. Ready?
Ready.
Ready, set, go.
All right. Well, here we
So-
go.
This is block 4C. This is pale iris. Isn't this
that
just,
pretty?
oh, this
Oh,
is a
that color's
beautiful,
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
beautiful color. Like that one a lot. This is already out on the website on Quilters HQ for you to download. It is working. Several people have already downloaded it. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with the pale iris. And everything can be cut with AccuQuilt. Tonight, the majority of the blocks are from the 6-inch cube. And then 1 extra large from the 12-inch cube. I almost said the YouTube.
From the YouTube cube?
From the YouTube cube? No.
You're going to
really
be
is.
dreaming about that tonight.
I am. 12-inch cube. So the first ones I'm going to cut the larger pieces first. And this one has a lot of small pieces, so it might take us a minute to get through this. We do have some stuff to show you too. This is die number 8 from the 6-inch cube, and we need 4 patches. And since they're small, I'm just going to come this way across the fabric. And again, I'm just going to measure my die. It is, helps if I have my ruler the right way, 3 inches. So I'm going to cut this 3.5 from the salvage.
Oh, sorry, Karen. Oh, good. We broke out our cubes.
Nice.
Looks pretty amazing.
I love the Paintbrush Studios. I'm a big fan. I like the feel, the
Range of colors, that's
the drape of the fabric too. Okay, so we needed 4 of these. And there's our 4. You can see those are pretty
Hi,
small.
Amy, how are you?
And then we need 1 patch, so we're done with that one. I'm going to set it over here. We need 1 patch, 3.5. That's this one. Bless you.
Hi, Peggy. Glad she's doing it's better.
And you know what? I am just going to cut that out. Since I already have to make that cut, I'm just going to rotary cut that one. Sometimes it is. Like if you're cutting and you have 1 patch to cut.
yeah, it really doesn't make sense to break everything out. And
Okay,
For
there's
1
my
patch.
3.5. That one's done. And
Uh-oh.
then
Sorry about that.
trash bin for rubbish. And then 12 patches and that's this one.
Stream seems to be a lot better now, so Facebook, who knows?
Did you turn Facebook off?
No, it just came back.
Yeah, it's been doing that. It keeps coming back.
The wonder of the internet.
So this die has 8 shapes on it. This is from the 12-inch cube. If you don't have the 12-inch cube, it's a good investment because you can make quilts really quick. So these finish to 1.5 inches. So has 8. I need 12. I'm just going to cover it twice. And then I can use those other little pieces for something else. Okay, there's the edge. Right there.
Beverly was asking, do we sell half-yard cuts of the Amish quilt material?
Yes, we do. They can go to the website or they can give us a call, however you'd like to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it said Facebook's a little better, so if you were on there, it seems to be good right now.
And there we go. So there's 4.
Okay.
Eight. And 12. Save these. I really like the 12-inch die. A lot of, it's the same blocks, they're just bigger, you finish faster. Okay. So we also need 12 patches of the ebony in this one. And we need 12 patches of this. This is die number 2 from the 6-inch cube. And 3 layers is going to get that for us. So I'm just planning how to layer my fabric to get that and that. So let's cut these first. So the way I'm going to do this, because I want to make sure that I have enough fabric, is I'm actually going to pull that out first, fold this back, and then fold back part way. Those 8, and then I just need 4 more to get to my 12.
We're back here playing Jenga, you know.
So if you can see, it's kind of hard to see. I'll use this so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to cover the die like this, and then I'm going to come part way across so that I only cover this portion to get to my 12. Because I want to make sure that I have enough fabric. So that will do it right there. Make sure that I'm covering up all of my die.
Now, have you traced around that die?
I have not, and I kind of wish that I had.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Like because of the shape.
Right. Still be able to order same.
And there's my 12 pieces.
Good job.
I know, I can count to 12. It's a good day.
Hi, Cindy. Made it over there.
It's not every day. Some days are better than others. Thank you,
You're
Marilyn.
welcome.
And then I needed 12 patches of this. So we're going to fold it. We're going to make... Yep,
You're finished with this one. I'll put it back.
I am. Thank you. Do you hear that truck taking off? That's our air conditioning. I always feel like it's going to fall through the ceiling at some point. Okay.
So it started dropping again a little bit. So hang
And
in there. We will record it and put it up there. So
you won't miss it. 12 of those. And we're ready to sew. See how quickly you can cut out a whole block like this with AccuQuilt? So much easier. I am going to start by sewing all of these little small triangles together. And I need a doohickey as well.
Your doohickey?
Oh, the doohickey.
The doohickey. Can't live without that.
You need to paint it a different color than white.
I know, white's kind of blendy, isn't it?
Well, when you put it in a white box, it is.
Details. Okay, so I'm just going to chain piece these really quick.
It's pretty spotty, so we're just gonna try to record everything.
This is a really pretty block too, once it's finished. A lot of little pieces though.
Hi, Julie. A few internet problems here and there, so.
Are you stabilizing?
Yeah. Figure out what's going on with the internet.
It's a lot of little half square triangles. But the nice part about this is I don't have to go trim the dog ears afterwards. Okay, here we go.
Question.
Okay.
What stitch length do you use to quilt?
I use, all right, to piece or to quilt. So for piecing, I use a 1.8 millimeter, and for quilting, I use 2.5 millimeters. I use the 1.8 millimeter in piecing because sometimes we'll piece a block together and then we'll cut it in half, like when you're doing quarter square triangles or half square triangles. If you use a 1.8 millimeter stitch, then your pieces won't come apart. The stitches won't come out later. It's pretty small. It is a little more if you have to take it out, but I would rather, you know, take my chances on the times that I have to actually take the stitching out. Will you press those? And I'll do these.
Sure.
So we're going to piece this in a 9 patch. So, actually I can't really do anything yet. I can piece these together. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Someone asks if you have any idea on how you're going to quilt it.
Because this is a very geometric quilt, I'm going to use something with a lot of curves and swirls in it. So if you've ever had a quilt and you sent it off to your quilter and you picked it up and you didn't like it, but you weren't sure why, the quilting was good, everything was nice, except it just, didn't really speak to you, it's probably because you quilted with a geometric pattern on a geometric quilt. And what happens is those curves break up a lot of the straight lines. And when you try to put straight lines on a quilt that has mine,
Yeah, but you wanted me to do it.
and you did, thank you.
Okay.
When you put straight lines on a quilt that has a lot of straight lines in it, it doesn't look right when you have an angle like this, but your pattern goes like this through it. So that's why curvy patterns are really good on square geometric quilts. Like this quilt up here is not very geometric at all. It has a lot of circles on it. So on that one, the reverse holds true as well. I used a very geometric pattern. And that one's called Too Simple. I had to think about that for a minute.
Because it was difficult.
It was. Thinking is just, sometimes it's so hard. Throws me for a loop every time. Okay. This block is worth the extra effort. It's so pretty when it's done.
The color is so vibrant.
Yeah.
Just pops out at you immediately.
That's what I love about the Amish quilts is they have so much color in them, and the simple patterns really lend a lot to how you see more of the color than the pattern. Like the AccuQuilt quilt has a lot of solids in it, but you're not really drawn to the color, you're drawn to the pattern of the quilt. So that's the difference between those two. And this is why I have to lay these out every time. If I don't, I will be sorry.
So if I were to sneeze and all of that just went, you'd be a little upset, huh?
No, I'd just do it again. Might hand you a Kleenex and say, "Geez, Marilyn, you can aim those."
Well, maybe I was.
Okay, I get it now. Wait, I did something wrong here. There we go. Nope, that's not right either. That's better.
Oh.
Okay, so that's that. And then these 4 go just like that.
This is when my cat at home decides to come up and check out what I'm doing and walks across it and says, "Oh, that's nice," and lays down right on top of it.
You're so much nicer. I'm like, every time Lana comes in, I'm like, psst, psst, psst. Like shooing her away, like, go away. But I did go in my sewing room and I have the great big giant embroidery hoop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had some sticky stabilizer.
Oh, fun.
I wish I had video of that because there's paw prints on it.
Did she stick her nails in it or anything?
No, she didn't stick her nails in it, but I'm pretty sure it's really sticky stuff that when she leaped up there, because it's pretty high. It's probably
Yeah,
that
that's
high.
funny when they leap up on something that they really don't know what's up there.
I'm
They're just
sure
shocked.
she was not expecting
No,
to stick
no.
in place. And you know how they,
Yeah, they kind of freak out a little.
and then the other one, but then now this one's stuck again. I was taking a
You should have
little
had
bit of
your-
amusement in
Should
that.
have had your camera ready.
I wish I did. But I said, serves you right, sister, for being nosy. So these, I'm going to sew one at a time because this is a lot of layout and I might actually just I can fudge that.
Joan is the world's greatest fudger.
I am. Just because it's off a little bit doesn't mean you have to resew it. What's the saying? Done is better than perfect.
That's
Oh,
what I
damn.
should put on all of my quilts.
Agreed. Why sweat the small stuff? Oop, wrong way. That goes that way. That one's fine. We can piece these two together. I'm actually going to press this one backwards the other way. You can do that with this because you haven't ironed that
Mm-hmm.
that in. So another advantage to having this. And then make sure I lay it out because I'll piece it wrong. There we go. Those two together.
Then I still would sew the wrong side.
I've done that.
If you can do it wrong, I've done it.
Me too. But see how sharp that point is when you do that? You layer those. It's worth it. It's an extra step, but it works out in the end.
Well, especially when it's such contrasting material, you want it to be sharp.
Yep. Piece these two together, and then we'll have almost all of our 9 patches. Sorta.
Ellen, Susan was out getting her shot. You never know how you're gonna feel.
I did not feel good. I had a fever and
I don't know if she's got a fever. She was just feeling really, really tired and
yeah, I did feel
drug
really
out, so-
tired. Laid in bed a whole day.
That's what she's doing.
And I'm not a layabout person. It's not easy for me to.
Body needs to recharge.
You're
You
right.
betcha.
When your body's saying stay in bed, you should do it. Okay. Can you see the block coming together yet? This is probably one of the more complex blocks. Everything else is pretty simple in this quilt.
Diana said she used a Pampered Chef roller.
For pressing her seams,
Yeah, for rolling, yeah.
Cute.
whatever works. I like this one. You can use it for a stylus too if
Mhm.
you're needing to get up really close
Carol.
to your.
I also use it to open up seams
Yep.
that are difficult to, so you can run that right through. Or if you're taking it apart and you've taken a few stitches out, so it comes apart easier if you
Turning
that
those
through.
points when you're turning something inside out,
Mm-hmm.
or right side out. You sewed it inside out, and now you're turning it right side
Right
out.
side out.
There's that.
Well, and this little edge is good for marking. If you don't want to actually use a color, you can just put a little crease in with it.
I've done it. It does work.
Yep.
I am getting used to standing up and sewing, though. Never thought I would do that.
I kind of like it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I do it sometimes. Just depends on which table I put things on, where I have them rolled up to. I like adjustable height tables. You have that option.
I'd like to have one of those desks that is adjustable height. I don't know if I want my sewing machine to be, but okay.
Well, I do because it's on one table, and then the table behind it, if I am doing free motion on it, it kind of gives me more space for the quilt to flow across without pulling.
Yeah,
So I make both tables the same height, and then that works pretty good.
cool. And I'm gonna go the other way.
I think it makes a difference how tall you are, what you're comfortable with. There's a bit of difference there.
I think there's a little bit of difference there,
Yeah,
Marilyn.
Yeah.
You're making me look short.
No, they didn't get that book on my head quick enough.
Oof. I keep tripping over cords here. We will get through this, though, before our time is up. We've got a couple of new things to show you. So once you have all of these pieces sewn in your 4 patches, then this goes together just like any other 9 pouch. Okay, there's that. Let's do these. I'm going to do that one too, and that one. Do you have a safety tip for us, Marilyn?
Do I have a safety tip for us? Well, probably a few. It's kind of the wrong time of year, but make sure that all of your outside faucets are insulated so they don't freeze, because it sure is a lot of trouble in the spring. I've been without water for I was without cold water for 4 days, and then something happened to our hot water, and I was out. When I was out the cold water, I was out the hot water too, so I had no water for 4 days. And then we got the cold water on, and the hot water heater went out, and they weren't in any hurry getting one out there to replace. So I got hot water finally yesterday. So this went from Sunday through Saturday, and now we have carpet that are, drying out and so just, a little extra caution in the fall is a good idea.
That's a deal breaker. I would have moved into a hotel.
Well, I had a cat and a dog and a husband, and he was on the phone and the internet all the time talking to all of these people that we have these, insurance plans for, so that you just call them and they come and repair it, and, they get the plumber, they get everything. Nah, it doesn't work that easy.
They'll survive. They would survive.
The cat and the dog would survive.
The cat and the dog and
I don't think the hotel room would, though. I guess there are a couple of
Well, I didn't say
hotels in town that'll take the
you didn't have
animals,
to
but-
take them with you.
Oh, no, they wouldn't survive at home. Are you kidding? I have pampered pets. You told me that just a few minutes ago about you wouldn't let your cat up there. Well, Mine comes up just to tell me hi and see what I'm doing. And if I don't pay attention to her, then she might hit your voice. She does that, like, you know, and then you're looking for it. She pulls the straight pins out of the pin cushion and throws them on the floor.
Maybe she doesn't like you.
I think she does, though. I'm the one who feeds her.
I saw this cartoon where it was the cat talking to the dog. I don't know what
Were
language,
they
but
planning?
the cat was telling the dog that these humans must be so stupid. I keep leaving dead animals for them as threats. And they just go, "Oh, that's sweet."
That's so funny.
Well, we did have a cat once that was an outdoor cat, and she loved to hunt, and she did not have her front claws, but she would bring home,
Treats for you?
yeah, dead treats, and usually the back end of them. I guess I don't know what she did with the heads, but and then she would line them in a row on our front step. It's just really weird.
See? Anybody else brings you dead things. That's like what was the Godfather movie?
Yeah, a horse's head in your bed. Oh my.
Yep,
Well,
bird's
her
head on
name
your porch, but you're okay.
Mitzi was quite a cat.
They are entertaining though.
Yes, they are. And the cat is just bored out of her mind because I keep her indoors. So she plans all different ways to trap the dog so that she can scratch him as he goes by.
Yeah, Lana does that to Jill too. Poor Jill. She's a rat terrier, and she's afraid of the cat.
She's probably not much bigger than the cat.
She's really not. And I keep coaching her and going, "You're a dog. You're above the cat species." And she runs and hides.
I haven't done any of that for Rex. I just try to get between them when I know it's going to happen. Because you can see it, the cat runs up the stairs a few steps ahead of him and then crouches down. And she blends in with everything because she's gray and black and, you know. And
Oh,
you were having too much fun talking about the animals.
I can't talk.
I will leave you alone, Joan.
No, it's okay. So this is why we lay them out. This is another great tool. We do
That
sell
is
these.
Great.
So the nice thing about these, they have this little hook on them, and you can just hook right into that stitch. And I usually only back stitch when I'm stitching the rows together, so I didn't. So this will be just fine. If it was just two pieces, I would pull them apart because the Aerofill thread, you can do that. It'll break pretty easily with a little bit of force, but this is a pieced piece. And it would pull my other seam apart too. Okay.
Kind of threw caution to the wind there at the end.
Well, it wasn't on a pieced piece anymore.
I see. Okay. Just checking.
Okay, so like that.
That looks
Not like that.
better.
It happens. This is the second time. I'm actually surprised that this is only the second time.
Well, this is one of the more complicated ones, though,
Yeah.
you had said in the beginning. So it's good that you do that. And actually, she does that on purpose so that when you guys do it at home, you don't feel so bad about it. What did you do?
I said no, I didn't.
Trying to help you out, Joan. Thought that's what I was here for.
Okay, so there's that. These will go quick. So what kind of crazy things do your pets do? Comment and let us know. So
Somebody said when the cat is close to 19 years old, they don't jump as much. So
I've got a ways to go. I think the cat's only 3 or 4.
oops, did not mean to cut there. I just wanted to. So this is what happens when you get used to sewing on a different machine. And you
Why
push
did you choose this one tonight?
you push backwards on the pedal and it raises the presser foot. But I honestly, I chose this one tonight. I do like the way the straight stitch machine sews a straight stitch, but it was threaded in the right color.
You're my kind of gal.
It doesn't take a lot.
You should just stick with your aluminum
Aluminum.
thread.
That's
That
what this
color.
is.
Oh,
That is why I chose this one. I did not check the bobbin though. I'm living dangerously tonight.
I think you're okay.
I hate it when I do that and I'm sewing along and sewing along and sewing along and then there's, nothing.
This machine doesn't tell you when your
No.
bobbin's low. Neither does mine.
Mine doesn't at home either. Okay. So I think we're going to press these seams towards the middle. Just like that. And like that. And the reason I say that is if you look at them, I don't know if you can see it, they kind of have a tendency to lean towards the middle already on this block. So see how the seam is kind of curling towards the middle? So that helps me make my decision that I'm going to press the seam towards the middle. And then these get pressed towards the outside edge. So you could say
Very pretty.
it's a very pretty
Yeah.
block,
Yeah,
but the cat messed it up without even having to be here.
right.
Someone else said that their cat pulls the pins out of everything. Just
Yes, yeah.
haven't heard that.
And it's really, you have to make sure you have pins with colored heads on them because I have a short shag carpet downstairs. And when you're vacuuming and it, and it gets caught in there, it's a lot of fun at
Makes
our
that
house.
crunching noise.
Yeah. Then off you go to the fix-it place.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of any, cats are predators, so any predatory experience why they would pull pins out of something.
Because they're bored. They just get so bored. Anything for entertainment. And so if she knows I'm going downstairs, she's right down there with me because she knows there's something's going to go on and that there are a lot of things she can get into. And so it's her entertainment.
Your sewing is for her entertainment.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. My cat does the same thing.
And if she doesn't know where I am, she walks around the house and goes, meow, meow, waits for me to call her back so I can tell her where I am.
It's like having kids.
Yeah, it really is. And the dog, when the cat does that, the dog doesn't want her anywhere near me. He's protective. That just adds another level to the fun.
I really think, I'm going to sew that again. Kind of warbly at the end. You ever get that? A warbly seam?
Yes.
Just sew it again.
Thank you. Sometimes I actually take them out.
Yep. See it? Just sew it again.
But now you're going to take it to that fabulous iron, aren't
I
you? That's
am.
going to press it so flat you don't even know it.
So I kind of warbled off the edge here on the first one. So just put it back in your sewing machine and sew it again. The only time that doesn't work is if you're pressing your seams open, and I never do that. Even when they say you're supposed to, I don't. There's a reason why I don't.
Why?
Would you like to hear the reason?
Of course.
So, when you have a seam, so we press our seams towards one side, usually towards the dark side. In my head, I can hear Luke, I am your father.
Yes.
So, we always press towards the dark. But part of the reason that we press towards one side is because when you press your seam open, there's those little tiny holes in between the stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And over time, and how many times you wash your quilt, batting threads can move up through those holes. So,
I don't
Minus
worry
that
about that so
Warble
much.
or warble?
warble, warble. There it is. That is block 4C
Yep.
See, in the books.
in the books. It's a very pretty block. I like this one a lot.
You did a great job, Joan. Now, my cat would come along, and once you put that quilt on your bed, and if you didn't pay attention to her, she'd start putting her nails in it. Mm-hmm.
Bad kitty.
She is a bad kitty. She's my kitty.
So, pins and pin cushions.
Uh-huh.
Vicki in the store made these today. This is a new dye that's out from AccuQuilt. It's the pin cushion. And so this is what they look like. They're not cubes. They're kind of shorter than they are square.
That
But-
could be the stuffing.
No, it's actually, so see the difference?
Oh.
So they're,
Cute, they look like little footstools.
they do kind
They
of
do
look
look
like
like
little,
little
out of
footstools.
this- and
That's
it's-
funny.
I thought of that as soon as I walked in the door and saw them.
they're kitty footstools.
They're
Kitty footstools. If I could just get her to wear them on all 4 feet, then I wouldn't have any problem with her nails.
I think it's cutting out pretty bad on
Okay.
both.
Okay, so this is this die is $79.99. If you use the code QHQACC, you can order this one and get a discount from us, not from, that only works on our website, the Quilters HQ website, not on the AccuQuilt website. It's very cool. An alternative use for this would be, I want to make a little mini sewing sampler quilt, like row by row, so I can have like just squares with a red sewing machine, a yellow sewing machine, a green one, and then have spools
Oh, that'd
on
be
it as
cool.
well. So, you know, when you get these dies, you're not limited to just what you see right here. And I have a great big jar of buttons. I could do a row of buttons too, since it would be a wall hanging. And
She has a lot of time on her hands, you can tell.
yeah, I have a lot of ideas. Time, not so much. But I think it's a really cute die. And
Yes.
I don't know if I care so much for the pin cushions as much as I do the little shapes and the square on it that I could make a little wall hanging. So I think this is the one that she used. I might be taking it home. Of course, I'm going to use the Heat and Bond. Not Heat and Bond. Heat and Bond would be,
This quick fix. The one that I use.
yes, that one.
The one that I use. So go back to some of
Hot
the old
Fix
shows. Hot Fix. That's
Adhesive.
There you go.
I like it better than Heat and Bond because it stays supple and you can sew through it easier.
I really love it. The thread of the month
Okay.
is sand. And the color of number on that is 2326. Let me put my glasses on because you can't see through that.
Yep.
2326. It's sand. If you're interested in that, make it mine, 2326. And whether you want it mailed or shipped, and you get, is it 15% off the thread of the month?
Yes.
It's 15% off the thread of the month. And it fits in that little Aurifil box that Susie's been telling you about every week. If you join the Aurifil Club, it costs you $20 for a little plastic box that holds these spools. Whoa, that
She
one
just
is
threw it
alive.
right at
I
me.
did.
Throwing sand in my face.
And with that box, shake your shoes out. And with that box comes a spool of white Aurifil. And for the club, then it's 20.
$20.
It's $20 for the club, and you have that spool of Aurifil white in there. And then as you purchase these, every time you buy, come in and get the thread of the month, it's 15% off the thread of the month and any other Aurifil thread that you buy if you're a member of the club. And then you go home and you can put them in your box. So that's a really good deal. Now, the other thing that our giveaway is, are we interested in doing the giveaway now or later?
We can do it now because it'll
Okay.
take Chloe a minute to find them.
Indigo Junction. I know we've shown these before. This is a pattern for the Tech Pocket and Portfolio. And that's our giveaway for tonight. And so if we come up with the number for you, and if you have registered, this will be shipped out to you. Or tell us if you want to stop in and get it or if you want it shipped. So that takes care of those two things. This is another new product.
This is a new product from Lori Holt. This is the Bee's Knees book stand.
Bee's Knees book stand.
Bee's
Okay,
Knees book
talk
stand
more about this.
from Lori Holt. And has a little thing on the back.
Oh,
I think it
nice.
would be useful in the kitchen too, not just in your sewing room.
Oh, for so many
Multiple
things.
uses.
And we were talking beforehand for your iPad, possibly.
So yeah, I mean, I do have cookbooks, but a lot of my recipes that I use are digital, so online. This retails for $33.99. So if you want one of these, comment make it mine. Bee's Knees. Just because it's fun.
Yeah.
So you can also put your iPad on there.
Or tablet, any tablet, right?
Any tablet, doesn't have to be an iPad. They're non-discriminatory. We'll do a Samsung
Bee's
tablet
Knees.
on here.
Yes.
But there is a magnet in here. I can feel it. I think the magnet, so it has a needle minder magnet in here, and I think it's right up here at the top. Because it feels like it's sticking. See it? Sticking to the tablet.
Not a very strong magnet.
It's not a
so,
very strong
yeah.
magnet.
Okay, a couple other new products we have is this AccuQuilt Go bag for all of the little items that you carry with you. And it's just as cute as can be, and you don't need that great big huge sack every time you go somewhere with it, but this makes it real easy and nice if you're going to
You know
a
what? I
class or
have one of those. You know what? I don't use it for sewing stuff.
is it a makeup kit?
No.
What?
I shove bottles of water in there.
Well, that's a good idea. So see, there's so many uses for it. Then one more thing, or three more things. We have a new jelly roll in, and it comes in a layer cake. Okay. A layer cake, and also in the, why do I always forget what these things are?
Charm squares.
Charm squares. So I think the colors in that are just
Oh, I love that
really
one.
great, and this is batik. So the nice thing about batik and doing one of the jelly roll things is that they don't ravel. And this one actually is cut with the
Pinking.
pinking shears. Thank you.
Ooh,
You are my
painting shears.
savior all the time. Thank you. Yes. So these are if you can, I can come over here if Robert would, doesn't want to move because he's been kind of.
Well, you did throw sand at him.
Yeah, and I got to be careful. He was beat with fabric.
Anyway, the jelly roll is $43.99. If you're interested in this one, say make it mine, and the color is Confection Batiks Jelly Roll. Tell us whether you want to ship it or come in and pick it up. The charms are $11.99. The charm packs with those same colors. Same thing, make it mine charm pack, batik charm pack, and the layer cake is $43.99. It's all those beautiful pieces of material. It just reminds me of Hawaii, or it's just really beautiful, beautiful material. So if you're interested in that, say confection batik layer cake and make it mine, whether you want it shipped or whether you want to come in and pick it up. I think that's covers most of the
That's it.
things I went around the store and found that I liked.
Yep.
Yeah, right. We're about to say goodbye.
Well, the winner is.
It's Carol Weisenborn on YouTube.
Congratulations, Carol Weisenborn. So if you haven't shopped with us before, Carol, go to any of the websites. Up at the top, there is a link to register for Make It So. Please go and do that so we can get your free gift to you. Are you going to get one of those, Marilyn?
Get one of what?
Those bags.
I have so many bags at home. My daughter works for a cosmetic thing, and so I get all of those bags.
Yeah, so sorry about all the technical issues, everybody. Sometimes the internet is just not cooperative with what we want to do.
No.
Most of the time it is, but sometimes it's just not. So, how do we send off the show, ladies?
Make it so.
Make it
Oh,
so.
she's running.
Make it
Hold
so.
on.
I can't run anymore, so.
There we go. Make it so.
sorry.
Make it so.